Howdy, 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 everybody. Welcome to the stream. It's me, your boy. What's up, Zaki? Salutations indeed. How you been? How's university been treating you? Let me just get us to that live scene and get, everything going on. You know, all of the accoutrement, all of the everything we need. Hey, Ole. Hey, Jono. What's up? Howdy, howdy, howdy indeed, everyone. It's been good. That's good. You do the radio and TV, degree, right? Do you go to a film school, or is that a course at, like, a more general university? Why is my model doing that? Okay. We reset it. Yeah, you remember? Yeah. I think one of my sisters did a film degree way back in the day. So it's something that I've been interested in. I actually, when I was leaving high school, considered doing a film degree because it felt like the kind of thing I'd be into, but I ended up going and doing a teaching degree instead, which was, you know, just no matter what it was, it let me meet some interesting people that I really appreciate having in my life now. So ultimately, it all worked out. What is the e-football thing, by the way? Does anyone know? I'm so confused by this whole collab that's going on. I don't know what any of it is. I mean, like, don't get me wrong. I like that we get to do this stuff. Chat, which one do you think we should pick? It's a major at the General University? Ooh. I reached the Citadel yesterday. Hell yeah, Jorno. Congrats. I don't know. It's such a random collab. It feels like it, right? What is e-football? Is it... It makes it sound like it's internet football. Like it's electronic football. Which makes it sound like it's just the video game version of foosball. Bottom right. How fucking classic that my chat would call me a bottom. But I'm not in the right. Oh, 50 gems. I mean, that's helpful. Yeah, it's better than the 10 packs or whatever. Because the prizes you can get are either Rescue Rabbit, the Royal Rescue Rabbit with in the football things, and that's cute. I've already gotten this one, I think. Then you can get this one, and I don't really care about this. Or that. I was hoping for the Rescue Rabbit, but like, you know, sometimes life just doesn't work that way. I am keen to get this this Orchest bundle. No, I was asking if you're a bottom, right? Hey, well done, Jono. Yeah, that's awesome, man. I'm glad that you got there. eFootball is just FIFA, right? Because they lost the rights to call it FIFA. They lost the rights to call it FIFA? Why would they lose the rights to call it FIFA? The only reason I know what FIFA is because of the FIFA video games. That's so dumb, dude. This is like when Nintendo tried to stop people from streaming their games. Do you remember years ago when Nintendo was like, hey, if you stream any of our games, we're entitled to 40% of your earnings? And it's like, okay, then we're not going to stream your games anymore. Like, and then Nintendo would just lose out on a whole bunch of advertising. Yeah, they can't call it FIFA anymore. That's so weird, man. Yeah, I got there by the secret route, but I tried Last Judge one time after, and wow, okay, I get why you struggled, Cal. It hits you hard, yeah, but like, eventually you get used to. I mean, look, Jono, you've been watching these streams for a few months now. You know I'm not the most naturally talented gamer that's ever graced the earth, but you get used to it eventually. And the run back is such ass. It really is. It's a rough run back. I had that thing down pat by the end. I was like, by pure memory. It was muscles. It was just muscle memory going through all of it. But yeah, I'm keen to get this Orchest collection bundle. Less because of the, like, collector's book or this guy or whatever. Although, look at him. He's got a cool horse. That's pretty sick. The coin is cool. The deck box I do want. I do like the deck box a lot. And, you know, the, who cares? This is very cool. I would use that for sure. But the main reason I want it is because of the card packs. The card packs that they have with it is, Oh, was I wrong? Oh, no, I was wrong. Oh, well. I mean, I do want this card pack because, like, the Ame no cards look pretty good. They look pretty fun. But yeah, maybe that's the thing to save up for. I am also quite keen on buying a lot of Birth of a Challenger because it has the staples. You know, just because I really do need to round out my staples. I definitely need this card. I need more of these. I need at least one more Imperm. I'd love the Molchamis if I can get them. But yeah, I just need to round out some of my staples, and I really like that this pack has them. So this is another thing to keep in mind before it goes. Alrighty, let's get started. Let's get it started in here, which was originally let's get it stupid in here, but that doesn't really make any sense. I never knew what that song meant. It's a very good pack for staples. Yeah, which is absolutely... Like, that's the thing, is that I really liked the special bundles that Master Duel had, where it's like, oh, you get one of the staples and then 10 just master packs, which is great. Because that's like, oh, you get a card that's going to be probably in every single one of your decks, but you also get a chance to get some other good cards, which is really cool. But now this pack that they've released now is, I think, also very good for that kind of thing. Alrighty. We're going to Suship into Shari. And we want to get this one because I have the other two in my hand, so I don't need to do that. The real biggest issue with Suship is playing around Nibiru, because I need to special summon a lot. Unfortunately. But this is important, because this one stops you from your cards being destroyed if you have a field spell. And the great thing is, it just says if you have a field spell. So it doesn't matter what the field spell is. It's literally just, if you have a spell in your field zone, none of your Gunkan monsters can be destroyed by a card effect. And that's really good. Okay, then we do this. Ooh, yeah, I can do that, can't I? We'll get one of the reds. We'll special summon you. We'll do this. Wait, no, shit. I'm being stupid. There's really no point in not adding to the hand. But I should have done this effect first. Because now I've shuffled the deck. So there's no chance, there's way less of a chance that it's gonna be there. Alrighty, we may as well just bring this guy out. The nice thing about having Seaside Resort, though, is that if any of my Gunkan monsters die, then if I have a Shari in hand, I can summon another one. I can also do this. And I'll send Meteorologic. Am I saying that right? Meteorologic. Aggregator. Then we can go into Duo Drive. I should maybe replace one of these Duo Drives with like another Gunkan monster. Especially since Bagusko got banned. Which sucks. Obviously that was such a staple in like any rank 4 decks. But this is kind of why I want the Ame cards, because it's they're really great for whatchamacallit, rank 4 Xyz. Okay, we want sword, and we want cross, because cross can replace this. I don't have any other Suship Xyz monsters, so that second effect is pointless. Cross replaces that. Replay sword. Now I have negates. I'm gonna get ice. Ice, ice, baby. Stop. Collaborate and listen. I will send one of my Sharis to the graveyard because I don't need both. And then we can into detonator. Now, obviously, the ideal would be to have... The ideal situation would be to have even more level 4s on the field so I can make Star Liege, but, like, I didn't think to do that. Put Meteorologic under this one. And then, yeah, we'll just call it there. End of the turn. The Orcus bundle is such a scam, you only get 10 packs. Oh, shit. Okay. No, I should have read that more then. You're right. I'll save my gems to buy the Staples packs instead. Ooh, hang on. Raigeki, you say? No, I'm not going to do that. I will do this, though. And I will put sword in the graveyard. Okay. Okay, so that destroys those. No. But these don't get destroyed. That sucks, but that's also life. That's life sometimes. Look, sometimes your giant robots get destroyed by a rogue lightning storm, and you just have to learn how to roll with the punches. If there's anything that you can learn from Yu-Gi-Oh!, it's how to roll with the punches. Messi will be a Yu-Gi-Oh! Card, Stu. I mean... Like... Okay, so you're playing Gem Knights? Gem Knights is pretty strong. Yeah, I got there by the secret route. Oh, okay, no, I've read that already. How did you like the secret boss, Jono? It's one of my faves. Very cool, and the ability you get from the secret boss might be my favorite type of those skills. Ooh, that sounds good. That sounds vague and interesting. This Orcus... Okay, I read that already. It's very good for staple packs. Love the early Naughty's anime art that still lives in this game. Right? Like, I feel like Yu-Gi-Oh! Has been pretty consistent about its art. Its art style, I think, has stayed fairly similar to how it was, while, you know, having a sort of different style for every different, like, monster type. I don't think that like, you can't really put two archetypes together, in my opinion, and say that they look the same, really, unless they're related to each other. But you can tell that they were drawn by the same company. Like, it's a very interesting sort of middle ground between having a completely unique style for each and every archetype and having, like, a uniform style across the card game. It's very cool. It was such a good era. Dude, early Naughty's anime... And, like, 80s anime and stuff, like, it's such a, going and watching it now, right? It's such a, what's the word I'm looking for? Almost like... It's almost like getting splashed in the face with cold water when you realize how anime used to look. I like CS a lot, too. It rewards being good at the close melee so well. Oh, that's the ability. The field spell could be my stinky basement and still work. Wow. Jono's favorite adjective is stinky, I've realized. Jono loves whipping out the stinky adjective. Aggregator is definitely not a Cyberse BTW. It's clearly a reptile. I mean, fair enough. Does it say Cyberse? Yeah, this is a snake. I mean, it's an RGB snake. It's a snake with gamer lights, but it's a snake. The game is healthier without Baguska. That's fair. I mean, I personally like Baguska quite a lot, but I get what you mean. Alright, I'm gonna summon this like this. And then we summon the token in defense mode. I've summoned this token in attack mode before, and it was the dumbest thing I ever did. I feel like a lot of modern anime just has the same 12 character designs recycled in rotation. Please don't hurt me. There is a definite sort of generic anime style nowadays. And that's been going on since like the mid-2010s, I would say. There was a very, like, standard anime style that you would see in a lot of anime. But I do think you can still find anime with, like, a very unique style. Like, Ranking of Kings has a super unique style. And Ping Pong, the animation, which came out around about that era as well, also has a fairly unique style. So it's a lot like modern music, where it's like, oh, old music is so much better and things like that. You need to find the modern music that's good. You just have to look through it. I've been enjoying Vanquish Soul a little too much. No, dude, I'm sure that you're enjoying it the perfect amount. I might need to have a relook at some of my decks though, because the meta is a changing. Also, do I actually want to build that Ame deck? I don't know. I feel like I need to save up for when Cutie hits Master Duel, because I do want to definitely play with that, right? But what would that go well into? What would Cutie work for? I was thinking. Okay, so I was thinking the other day that maybe it would work well for Yummy. That's the one. I was thinking about, would Yummy work well in Pearly? Nah, mate, stop trying to build decks. Your account itself is actually bricked. Stop having fun in this deck building card game. The past always looks better because all the mediocre, forgettable stuff that came out then got forgotten. Then we compare the best of the past to everything now. Exactly, yeah. It's really easy to say that old music was good because we have the hits. But, like, for every, I don't know, Bohemian Rhapsody, there was, like, 10 awful songs by bands who were not very good. Alrighty. How do I pull this one out? How are we gonna pull this one out, fellas? Folks? Friendos? Frenemies? Oh, I know how we do it. We do this. Go, Perform Mage. Go, Gunkan Suship Shari. Go. Maybe I shouldn't take the second duo out of here, because I think it might be about to save my ass. Go, second duo drive. Yes, I will. Thank you. I will attach. Are you gonna cancel my effect? Oh, you can destroy one of my monsters. Okay. I'm going to, Does that negate the effect, or does it just destroy the monster? Do you negate anything? You do not. Okay. So you can't negate the effect, but you can destroy the monster. Now, the thing is, if you destroy the monster before I detach the materials, does that effectively negate the effect? Because it fizzles, because there's no materials to detach. Hey, Ill State Fishing, welcome. What did that do? Negate the effect, then all Gem Knight monsters gain 3,000, gain 1,000 attack. Okay. Ooh, that's a pretty strong card. Pretty strong card you got there. Huh. Don't love that, but we do now have a 2800 beat stick, and you keep the attack. Okay, shit. Well, it's because of the Mario, ooh, very stinky line is stuck in my head. Wait, from what Mario property does he call something very stinky? Is it from the Mario movie? Fair point, greetings. Yummy actually works pretty well with Mitsurugi, but it's just better on its own. It also works with Mimighoul. Then I might just play Yummy by itself. Yeah, I was thinking today, I was like, oh, it's level 1 light beasts, right? And like Pearly is level 1 beasts, and it uses a lot of like rank 1 synchros and stuff. So I mean a lot of rank 1 XZs and stuff. So maybe Yummy would work great with that. But no, I don't think so, because Pearly is so like archetype locked. Like it rarely just wants Pearly cards in there. So I kind of finished Bone Zone. Let's see how Bone Zone plays, because it's not anywhere near its, like, best form, but it's kind of... It's fun. I have no idea, man. I've just seen it in memes. You'll have to look it up. I might look it up at some point. Illstate Fishing, how have you been? You were on the stream on Monday, the Pokemon, like, one-night Nuzlocke that we did. But I haven't seen you in a while, homie. How's it been going? Alright, let's go. Yes, look upon my shiny cave in despair. Now you may be thinking, oof, this is not a great hand. But you would be wrong, because I have white baking. This white is about to make some cookies with no seasoning. Nah. Let me do this. And we're gonna add Prince to my hand. You always want to add Prince to your hand. It's rarely important that Prince ends up in your hand. We're gonna add White Lord to my hand as well. And discard Prince. Prince doesn't need to stay in your hand. Prince just needs to touch your hand for a little bit. That's all Prince needs to do. Once Prince has touched your hand a little bit, you're riding pretty high. Then we're gonna do this. And dump 5 cards. Ooh! Yes. Do I wanna... Actually, you know what? Yeah, let's do that. I'm gonna banish... Ooh, no, this was silly. I'll banish this Lady in White, because I can bring it back with a different card later. And then I'll summon one of these, because I have another one, so I can use it later. And then I can link into something else. But I can do this. I have a slightly weaker Skull King. It's only going to be 4k attack. But we'll live. We'll find a way. We'll manage. Now, I do have a Link 2, right? I do. I have SP Little Knight, which is great for me. We're going to get that on the field. Gonna banish nothing. But it's going to be very useful to remove priority targets. There we go. This is a scuff deck. No seasoning. Gordon Ramsay will remember that. Yes, been a minute, lol. I try to drop in the streams every now and again. I really appreciate it, man. It's really nice to see you. How you been? SP Little Knights is a pretty good rapper. Name one rap song. Doodles. Name one rap song. Oh shit, Winged Dragon of Ra? Yeah, let's do this. Why not? Is this the Ra stun deck where you have Dragon Cage? Where you have Dragon Cage? Dragon my cage? She dragon my until I cage? Johnny Cage? Why is that the only Nicolas Cage? I need to watch a Nicolas Cage movie. Just a Friend by Biz Markie is not a rap song. That's R&B. For sure, I would say. But it's not rap, is it? It's hip-hop. I didn't know that I'd call it rap. He's like singing. Now, if you can win the game here. Slime tokens, huh? Reactor Slime? Is this new? I don't think I've ever seen this card before. The slime tokens are so cute. Look at how cute the slime tokens are. Look, they're adorable. I love them so much. Okay, so Metal Reflect Slime, and then one of the things you can do with Metal Reflect Slime is summon Egyptian God Slime, right? Isn't it a fusion? Like, Metal Reflect Slime, you fuse it with something, and then you summon Egyptian God Slime. Okay, so that's going to activate. It's going to have 3,000 defense, whatever. Alrighty. Well, now, first things first, I am the realist. We do this. I'm curious. Trap cards that become monsters, they count as trap effects, right? Like, they wouldn't count as monster effects. Am I correct? I mean, it counts as a monster. Well, no. Okay, so Triple Tactics didn't trigger, so no, it doesn't. I'm gonna change this card's level. Why not? And I will send White Baking to the graveyard. Yes, please. Add this to my hand. Add... Ooh, if I get this, I can get the lady in white back. But this is better. And then this is kind of the loop of the deck, basically. You just do this. Dump 7 cards. And now we have... what zombie card am I going to bring back? Well, I can't bring back... Oh, I can bring back Gazuki. Hell yes. And then I can send another zombie monster from my deck to my graveyard. Cool. I'm going to send... This was ill thought out. This was not thought out at all. I'm going to send Vampire Fraulein. Why not? And I will... What's my synchro situation like? Oh well. Let's just go into to battle. Now, why did I think SP Little Knight would activate? Oh, there we go. Guardian Slime. Okay. Then we go here. Activate this. We get another one of these. So this is so far 7, 8. Do I have a level 8 synchro? No, I only have level 10 synchros. That's fine. So if I do that, that'll be 9, 10. Do I want any level 10s? Any of my level 10s? I mean, I can get Chaos Angel. We can remove that, but is there really any point? No, fuck it. We pass. What do you mean? Just punch his face in with 2 Skull Servants. Yeah, I should have summoned the other Skull Servant. I was being silly. You got what I need. Like, look. Just a Friend by Biz Markie is an excellent song. But I don't know that I would consider it rap. Well, yeah, the activation of a trap isn't a monster effect. I know. But I just, in my head, I was like, would it count technically as both? Because it's becoming a monster that has an effect. But no, that doesn't make any sense, does it? Ooh, and then I can do this. Because this counts as 3 sacrifices, as long as you sacrifice it for a Egyptian god. So if I get it off the field, then they don't have the 3 sacrifices anymore, do they? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Fuck. What is this? Oh, this immediately lets you... you silly duck. I didn't know that you had an Egyptian god in your hand. I thought you were adding one to your hand. Oh, boy. Oh, goodness, oh no. And it lets you sacrifice my creatures, huh? Well, isn't that shitty? Doesn't that suck for me? Yeah, 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 yeah. Fuck, it's so real. Yeah. Okay. I don't think this deck is bad though. I think the Skull Servant Horus deck is fun. I think it's got a lot of potential. I think it's maybe not a great matchup against Egyptian gods, but you know. I don't know, are Egyptian gods good now? Ew, normal art obelisk. Yeah, are Egyptian gods good now? Because I remember for a while that everyone thought that they were bad. Like, I remember in their inception, the Egyptian gods were really bad because they needed 3 sacrifices and just weren't that strong. Sometimes I hear you laughing like an anime villain. I look up and your ass is actively being handed to you. They're still bad? Oh, cool. Cool, 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 cool. There is no applicable card for Gozuki, apparently. Alright. This isn't a quick effect either. Neither is this. So, if it passes to my turn, I can just summon King of the Skull Servants again? Like, and then swing through? Can I... Oh, let's go all in. There's no point in not going all in, right? Yeah, let's go. I have 2 cards left in my deck. Give me an effect to draw 2 cards. We're doing it. Let's go. Let's freaking go. That's 7,000 damage right there. Obelisk has the best final attack animation. It's so cool. All of the Egyptian gods have really good, like, final attack animations. I personally also like the Dark Magician one. I've seen the Red Eyes one, and I think the Red Eyes one is super sick. I won't ever see it again, though, because no one plays Red Eyes. Maybe that's the key, is that I'm gonna play one more ranked game, I think, and then I'll open up the room. When a tiny bone dude beats a big buff god. I mean, that's the whole reason I like Skull Servant, is because they were at one point like the weakest Yu-Gi-Oh card. And now they can get so ridiculously crazy strong that they can go toe-to-toe with the actual literal Egyptian gods. And that's so cool to me. Obelisk's Chef Kiss, it's the punch, it's so good. Yes! Absolutely true. Absolutely true. I never see people play Slifer. Is Slifer like the worst Egyptian god? Because I only ever really see people play Obelisk. Which I get, because you just need to sacrifice 2 monsters and then you wipe the board. And I see people play Winged Dragon a whole bunch. But I never see people play Slifer. I remember Slifer had his own dedicated, like, deck for a while. Labyrinth Slifer is funny, I guess. Okay, Evil Hero, why did you pass the turn to me? That makes me think that you've got some shenanigans going on. That makes me think that you've got some red-hot shenanigans going on. Evil Hero. And I don't like that feel. I don't like thinking this about you, evil hero. I know it says evil in your name, but I'm sure you're not. I wish to believe that you are not as evil as you think you are. Because you also call yourself hero, and that's like just inconsistent. If anything, like it's just kind of inconsistent that you call yourself these things. Yeah, I'll tribute a monster. Why not? I'll tribute fucking Droll and Lockbird. And then I'll add this to my hand. And then I'll do this. And I'll get... Do I want Murihilago? Murihilago! Yeah, fuck it, why not? Actually, no, wait, we want, Illa Sylvia, right? Because this is the one that you can negate effects with. No, but this adds a spell to my hand. I want that. Do this. Summon this. Yes, please. Yes, sir. I'll get this one. Playing as many spells as I can is my dream. Do all of this. Ooh. Can I fusion something already? Yeah, why not? I wonder what I'm going to be able to fusion summon. Oh. Oh, no. Well, I feel silly. Yeah, let's get rid of you. And you. And you. Well, that's like, what, 5,000 damage? And then I can do this. We're really just pressing shiny buttons. No, wait. Am I being stupid? I think I am. See, evil hero, I'm psyching you out by being so dumb. By being so dumb and so bad at card games. Oh, man. I can't actually believe this. I can't believe I'm doing this. I'm gonna summon Dark Magician. Why not? This one. Because I don't have any special effects to activate. I really am just, like, doing shit, aren't I? Oh, you see? If I had had a regular "you are being very stupid," yes. Watch it be effective, though. Because now... he's played his hand. Now we know he's using protons. And I have primed my drill beam. No. Let's go. I don't trust evil hero. Send him to the fight dungeons. No. No one deserves that, Giorno. No one deserves that kind of treatment. I can't wait to find out what your deck is. I played against a deck the other day that ended on, like... oh, what's that, oh, what's that card? What's that card? Well, yeah, if you're gonna Raigeki me, I'm just gonna drill beam your proton. Well, easy come, easy go. Sliding doors. The bog of eternal stench. I love Labyrinth, dude. Oh, and we talked about Labyrinth earlier. Nice reference. Timely. I sound very sarcastic right now, but I'm being genuine. What was I was playing against, it's that it's that I think it's another proton card. That it's like the C Xyz. Why is it called CXZs, by the way? What was the reasoning behind that one? I'm presuming it's from the anime. But CXZs Proton. Let me see if there's a card. Why did it open to Yu-Gi-Oh! Card Maker Wiki? Who would that help? What the hell is this thing called? I love that it's giving me the names of the cards. Like I could ever fucking figure it out. Like number C, the C stands for chaos. Of course it does. It's the most Yu-Gi-Oh shit I've ever heard. Oh, is this guy? Yeah, C62, number C62, Neo Galaxy Prime Proton Dragon. It's either this one or the next one. The like rank up. But I think it's this one. This one was crazy because he got it to like 11k attack and it just absolutely wiped the floor with me. I think I was also playing my Goon deck then. Alright. Now we lock in. Now we do this for realsies. You see, the problem is we weren't locked in before. I will add barrel to my hand. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's very cool of you. That's very kind of you. Do this. We're gonna start off with a cheeky this. And then we will summon Sylvia because we might need to negate an effect. That. Thank you very much. Play barrel. I will add Primite Roar to my hand. No, I said it on the field. That's fine. And then... No, we don't want to do that. We do need to figure out something, though. Who has the highest... Oh, I can do that. Get barrel. Bounce this thing. But then... What's the point of that? Can you negate effects? If it has a Proton Dragon... Well, it does technically have a Proton Dragon. So it's unaffected by my monster effects. And it gains attack equal to the combined levels and ranks. But I can summon Predaplant, go into Goon, and then try something like... I mean, there's no point in not, right? Like, we're gonna lose if I do nothing. We're maybe gonna lose if I do something, but we're definitely gonna lose if I do nothing. Well, I can't do anything with that, so... Cool. Sick. We can add this to our hand now. What are my link options? I could link into Celine, but then if I summon with load, Celine doesn't get an effect. Oh, this all went so badly. Man, like one misplay. Like several misplays in the early game, and I rarely threw this so easily. I could have maybe won in the second turn. Like, it was possible. I could have maybe won. But just misplayed too hard, I guess. And then I misplayed again. Yep, I think we just lose this one. Many misplays. Thank you, Drono, keeping me honest. Yeah, nice one. Because Red Eyes is already in the grave. Didn't you tribute Red Eyes earlier? What? Did I tribute Red Eyes earlier? Oh, yeah, I did. But Load can summon Red Eyes from the graveyard. I don't think you're locked in now either, to be fair. I was locked into losing, is the thing. No one ever asks me to specify when I say locked in. Because I could just be locked into losing. Yeah, I mean, fuck it. I may as well. Literally no point in not. Star. Let's just go. Oh, it has to be a normal monster, doesn't it? Okay. Dark. There we go. There's the boy. Evil hero, like, look. There's that old saying, right? If you can't be good, be memorable. This game isn't good, but it will be memorable. Evil hero is gonna think about this in the deep recesses of their dreams for years to come, because there's no rhyme or reason to my actions. There is no strategy here. I'm literally just doing stuff, and they have no idea what's going on. And I have made an imprint on Evil Hero's soul because of this. Alrighty, that's game. Who wants to open up the rooms? Permanently? Are you permanently locked into losing? Rude. But yes. Which is why I celebrate so much when we win. It's an aberration. It's unexpected. Let's open up the room. Does anyone have any fun decks that they've made recently? Room comment, this is a private room. Room size 10. That's a nice round number. Everything else is fine, I'm guessing. Let's copy the room ID. And then go. Jonah, what is going on with you lately, dude? It feels like you have a one-track mind with this fart stuff that you're talking about. There we go. Room ID is posted. Feel free to jump in. It's a reference to something. Why are all of your references smell-based? All of your references revolve around stench. At that point, it's a reference to your psyche. What's everyone's plans for the weekend? I think I'm trying to get a new video out on Sunday. I think one of the things I'm planning on changing with like the bite-sized series, the weekly videos I do, which I've been really enjoying doing. I want to keep that going for as long as possible because it helps me feel genuinely productive and everything. Is that I want to start releasing them on Sunday rather than on Saturday. Because I think it's just... that way, at least, we have, like, content coming out every week, which is nice. What's up? I'm psyched to duel with you. But yeah, I think I'm going to start releasing the weekly videos on Sunday. The last week, unfortunately, my schedule just sort of fell apart because life happened. But hopefully... that's not going to be an issue with this coming up video. I'm going to try and get it done by Sunday. And I hope you guys like it. I've been really excited about this topic specifically. And I've got a longer video that I'm trying to work on. How do you guys feel about the weekly videos, by the way? How do you guys feel about weekly videos in general? Is it like too much of a commitment? Do you ever sit at the beginning of a duel and, like, by the choice of cosmetics, try and figure out what the other person is playing? Or is it just me? Because I feel like sometimes I feel like I exclusively choose the cosmetics for my deck based on what's in the deck, and no one else does that. They just pick the cosmetics that they like. Weekend plans, either hang out with my sister and her friend or go get a donut and some shopping. Then I gotta get cat supplies. Nice. Supply that cat. We'll get Fenny because I never use Fenny. We'll get this one. And we will get Calantosa. There we go. Yes. Yes, my pretties. Onto the field. I'm going to summon Melfi of the Forest. He's a delightful friend, and obedient school locks me into beasts. And then we're gonna get Wally to the hand. Yeah. Yeah. And then I guess Valeriforn. I don't have any beast cards that are level 6, do I? No. No, I don't. I only have a level 4. So there's no point in that. I can, however, do Merry Malthies. And then just at least get this onto the field. No, I don't want to bounce anything. And then, yeah. Then same as usual. Same gameplay as usual. It's usually Blue Eyes players that always put the Blue Eyes cosmetics. Really? Now that's interesting. Now this is an interesting play. It's not great for me, admittedly, but it's also not terrible. Although, yeah, you see, that's the crazy thing, is that this is the first time ever that a Nibiru token has had less fucking attack points than Nibiru. That's the issue with Melfi, they don't have great attack points. But yeah, I think that's fine. It's a shame. Merry Melfies obviously is a big part of the strategy. But it's not the end of the world. The strategy hasn't bricked just because Mary isn't on the field anymore. Hey, the cards are on your shirt. Yeah, look. You really catch when the stream is getting too real for you because, like, I just lifted my real life body, my actual human life body, just up to the camera to be like, look at my shirt. And then my VTube model didn't follow because it's not rigged that way. And I caught myself doing that and I was like, I have to remember I'm not actually the anime boy on this screen. But yeah, the Melfi shirt that I'm wearing, Doodles drew it for the model. It's really cool. It's really cool. That's shit. Well, I mean, we're going to put this into the hand again, but I do fear that means that the other Melfies are about to get destroyed. And I don't know that even matters. Oh, and then this happens. Oh. Yeah, why not? I'll discard, this. Yeah, I'll special summon a monster to the field. You better believe that I will. Do this shit. And do this shit like you won't even believe. Like crazy, like wow, like boom boom wow. Oh, is it Mitsurugi? Is that the name of the archetype? Yeah, Mitsurugi. Oh, Mitsurugi Ryzeal is very strong. Face reveal when I have enough money for a decent webcam. Just unfortunately, if you go and watch the the Fire Red random Nuzlocke, I do a face reveal then. So you can go and look at my face from like 3 years ago or something. But it's I don't really have an aversion to face reveals or anything. It's just that I don't have a good webcam. Well, this is a shame. Mitsurugi does look cool, though. I do like that it's Reptile. I feel like Reptile has not been a very well-represented typing. for Yu-Gi-Oh cards. So it's cool to see more like reptile archetypes come out. All right, well played. Could have withered in those 3 years. What the fuck, dude? What did I do to you? That's so rude. Could have withered in the last 3 years since you dared to show your face on camera. You old piece of shit. Oh, my goodness. My goodness gracious. I cannot believe it. Alright. Ooh, Rick's. Rick's number a half. How do you do the half sign? I've never been able to figure that out. That's incredible. Did you like copy paste that, or do you actually know how to do that with a keyboard? Did you have to do the skillful play of Max C, bro? I'm sorry I had to do you like that, Jono. That was underhanded of me, yes, but like, if the play is there, sometimes you gotta take the play, man. That's a cool deck, though. Is Mitsurugi fun? Are you having fun with it? Also, that's the one that works well with Yummy, right? Wait, how does that work well with Yummy? Because Mitsurugi is level 4 reptiles and Yummy is level 1 beasts. I'm curious. Someone explain. Oh, the Vanquished Soul deck. Okay. Okay. No staking of the soul. Actually, this makes me think. Maybe we'll wait till Rix is in chat again to, Maybe we'll wait till Rix is in chat to ask this question. But how would you guys feel about watching me playing fighting games? Because I tried a while back to do a Street Fighter 6 stream where I played with the character I made for the Street Fighter 6 like story mode, and I don't know that it did very well. I don't think it was it's not that it wasn't well received, I just don't think that people were like that into it, or people aren't that big on Street Fighter in this chat. So what's everyone's opinions of fighting games? Are they something that you're into, not into, or into but don't really enjoy watching? No, yeah, for sure. Absolutely. Telemundo. Don't know why I said Telemundo there. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. I'm going to activate things now. Yeah, I think this is probably the best play. I don't think I really have enough in my hand to set up the whole Gunkin thing. So we're going to go with this. Do you have another imperm? Do you have a second imperm? You do have a second imperm. Well, butter my bread and call it supper. This isn't going well. Okay. That's fair. That's fine. I am really enjoying Ryzeal, I must say. I love the design of the Ryzeal cards. Cool robots is something that I've been into for a very long time. So playing cool, because like the Ryzeal cards kind of look like Metabots, don't they? They have a very specific aesthetic that's very like anime robots. I think this is probably a decent play. Yeah, because I could go and try and make it to the next turn with duo drive and everything, but it's probably for the best that I just take a more proactive route. Because your evil portrait got burned? What? What do you mean my evil portrait got burned? What? Oh, because I'm Dorian Gray. The joke is that I'm Dorian Gray. The picture of Dorian Gray. Did you... Okay, I mean, I feel like I'd be meh because you wouldn't be able to interact with chat as well. Yeah, I suppose so. That's fair. It is tough to interact with chat with those, like, more concentration-heavy games. That's something with Silk Song, is that I can't do what I'm doing now, where I'm talking to chat while gameplay is happening. If I really have to focus in Silk Song on like a boss fight, I just have to be quiet. And that sucks. And it's really good for my focus. It's not really good for like entertainment. So, but I feel like people like Silk Song enough that they're fine with it. And there's enough sections in between boss fights where we can talk to chat. But I get what you mean with like fighting games and stuff. I like Tekken and Skullgirls, but I prefer to play them. Too much childhood spent watching my sib play. Very true. I did play Skullgirls with Miles from Largely Unemployed once. And it certainly... Skullgirls might not be appropriate for YouTube. Did you know? Skullgirls might not be super appropriate for YouTube, actually. Righty. Well, they got rid of, they got rid of Zeus, which is unfortunate. But... we're going to do this. And summon Duo Drive. I'm going to do this. Destroy you. And we'll attack. That's okay, we can bully you amongst ourselves during Silk Song. That's absolutely fair. Feel free to bully me as much as you want, guys. I have no worries about that, in particular. Now, the thing is, an interesting thing about Yu-Gi-Oh! And all card games, really, is that if you play it enough, you start to run into the meta decks a lot. You know, your Malices, your Ryzeals, your Gem Knights, all of that. So you really do start to, get a feel for, sort of how those decks work. Like, I know what the sort of basic, loop of the Malice deck is. I've seen it enough now that I can see, when it starts, and I'm not sure I'd be able to interrupt it at exactly the right moment, but I kind of know how it goes. Like Blue Eyes, I know what the loop is for that, basically. And Ryzeal and stuff, I kind of know what's going on in all of those fields. But, the interesting thing is you start knowing those better than anything else, and then when you get put up against an archetype you don't know at all, you suddenly start scrambling, and that's the power of rogue decks, I guess. It's just I'll play against you know, well, if I destroy you, what do you do? Okay, I can't even target you with an attack because I can only target the highest attack on the field. And you can summon a Vanquished Soul from your hand or add one from your graveyard to your hand. Not good. Not good for me. I don't really have any recourse here. Because the problem is, if I summon this, I have no way of summoning anything else. And this is only really, if I summon this, I can change it to level 4, add something to my hand. But there's no point in doing that, because even if I add something to my hand, I don't have any way of summoning it to the field. Neither of the Sue ships that I would need, that I can add from this card, can summon themselves to the field. I would need another effect to do that. And I just don't have that. So I think well, we've got a lot of life points, so we'll see how the next turn goes. But I think we just sort of brick this turn, unfortunately. I don't think we have anything we can do. We don't have a play. Bully me as much as you want. Okay, but... You forgot the word power, Doodles. You left out the word power in that sentence. Thank you very much. You will address me properly or you will not address me at all. Okay, so you added this, which is the one that adds spells to your hand. Don't love that. Don't love that for me. Huh. Brat. Eat me. Maybe I am a brat. I'm pretty enough to be a brat. It's fine. I can have an attitude. Have you seen my ass? It's incredible. Alright, well, this other vanquished soul that you've got on the field, this, Geolong, who... Oh my god, that's so sick. Oh, Rix, you're making me want to play Vanquished Soul now. I love fighting games, dude. Should I get into Vanquished Soul, guys? Alrighty. So we've got that. Now, if I... It all depends on what I draw, doesn't it? Yeah. It all depends on what I draw. This is not grand. Oh, actually. This could be worse. Yeah. I spoke too soon. I think this might be the play. It all depends on if they have something that cancels the effect. Whoop. I pressed the button and didn't do what I wanted. Okay. Yeah. We want to put this... I don't have any of... I didn't use any of the Shari Reds. That's interesting. Okay. Now, the real question is, does this do anything? Am I going to be allowed to do anything? Or am I simply not allowed? Am I simply not going to be allowed to do things? That's the real question here. Okay, so you're gonna super poly. What are you super polying? Presumably two of your... Oh, fuck, you have a fire type. You can super poly mine? For what? What just, like, lets you super poly my ones? I'm sorry, what? I didn't know that you could do that. Well... Rick's rally just, like, saw me fighting for my life and shot both of my kneecaps. Truly flexed on me in the most incredible, most profound way that he could. Alright, yeah. GG. It has been fun. I always forget that Garura does double damage, too. Hoo boy. Hoo boy. Hoo boy. I need to edit this deck. Thanks for the duel. Alrighty. Does anyone else want to jump into the room? GG's. Rix, that was incredible. You are very good at Vanquished Soul. And I can't believe you flexed on me so hard at the end. Also, should I build a Vanquished Soul deck? In your opinion? While we're waiting for people to jump into the rooms, I just quickly want to edit the deck. This... the Sushi Future deck. Because I think... One... I'm not sure if I should even have Draco Future in this. I feel like I never make Draco Future. I feel like it's wasted space. So instead, I kind of... Ooh, I could put Gaia Dragon the Thunder Champion in. Because you can pop that over Uni class, and then it can go into Zeus. And that's... Then it has 4 material. So that's not bad. But what's the other... What's that other, like, good... It's like Ray Lancer or something. Yeah, fully armored utopic Ray Lancer. That's pretty good. Because this deck has a shocking amount of spell cards. So if I run out of materials in some of my creatures, that would be nice. What's another one? I suppose I could just throw in another, like, Sue ship. So there's some utility with Sue Shipyard. Or is there, like... I mean, obviously, right, the ideal. The ideal is something like, that one that adds pyro monsters to your hand. The Banshee Queen something. I was scared at the start of the match. I bricked hard. Bro, Vanquish Soul is one of the most fun decks I've ever played. I highly recommend it. The problem is it's so expensive. That's absolutely fair. I'll look into it and see if I can find like a fun deck list. And if I can't, then I'll just stick with what I have for a while. See if I can get anything cool going. Maybe I should take out some stuff from this deck. Like, I probably don't need 3 of every Sue ship card. I can probably get away with not having 3 of every single Sue ship card. Especially since I only have 1 of each of the boss monsters. So I can do that. Yeah. And then... I think we just look at... rank 4... Exes. This is another thing that I want to use if I get the Mitsurugi, any of the Mitsurugi cards, is I have King of the Feral Imps, which is very good for that. What do I want here? What are we looking for here? What do we scope? I mean, I could just get Magic Key Spirit, because that works if you have a normal monster. Nah. Nah, I've tried it before. It's not really that great. Infernal Flame Vixen? No. No, this isn't what I was looking for. The one that I was looking for is like Infernal Flame Banshee or something like that, right? Yeah, that's the one that adds a pyro monster to your hand. It's this one. Infernal Flame Banshee, yeah. You detach 1 material, take a pyro monster from your deck, or put it in your hand or your graveyard. That's very good. It just searches pyro monsters. But it costs ultra rare material, and I only have enough for 2 ultra rare cards. I don't know that it's the best investment for me, if I'm being honest right now. I maybe just want to save my material. I've also shockingly seen this in a lot of Ryzeal decks, and then never again. Did this just fall? Did people assume that this was going to be a lot more powerful than it ended up being? Because I feel like this was everywhere. Exorcista Astrophiel was everywhere for a while, and now just no one uses it. What was the card that was sort of near this one that I wanted to grab? Burner Visor. Yeah, I think I'll just stick with Burner Visor. I've done some fun things with Burner Visor before. When you started going into your Ryzeal plays, I thought I just lost on the spot. Yeah, I thought I was going to do well with that one, but then you... unfortunately, I kind of also bricked in hand, because I had the option of either going into the Ryzeal or the Gunkan side, and I chose the Ryzeal. But I didn't have any Ryzeal cards in hand because I was gonna add them with Duo. To be honest, I say I had the opportunity. I had no good options for the Gunkan side either. So yeah, I just there was it was a choice between 2, and then you negated my Duo drive, and that was that. That was the game there basically. All right, we've got no one in the room. I'm going to jump back into ranked for maybe a game, and if anyone wants to jump into the room as well. It's still open. Let me know if you're in the room, and I'll come and we'll have a most excellent duel. Alright, yeah, I think I want to try this again, because I feel like I need to get better at playing this deck. I have a lot of fun with it. I feel like I'm just sort of making a lot of misplays. I also need to practice a bit more with the Goon Mage deck. Honestly, I need to play Yu-Gi-Oh! More. I haven't been playing Yu-Gi-Oh! For a while now. I used to play it much more frequently. I think I need to get back into playing this in my off time. But there's so much content, guys. There's so much media out now. A most excellent duel. I won't forget that Max C, Cal. I won't. Then get me back for it, coward. Face me. Yami Yugi. Oh, we're fucked, boys. Yami Yugi using the blue eyes. Oh, we're boned. Okay. I have a feeling that you're going to be doing... I never ever see this card in relation to anything except Dark Magician. So I have a feeling you're playing a Dark Magician deck, especially because your name is Yami Yugi. There we go. There we go. There we go. Rip, my guy. No. The 4'3" bondage twink is gonna take my soul. Timaeus? I say, as though Timaeus wasn't in my first Dark Magician deck, too. As though there isn't a whole ass stream of me having Timaeus in a Dark Magician deck and I got roasted for it. I'm really just passing the roastings on, aren't I? Oh, shit. He's taking his grandpa's soul back. We're gonna save Imperm because they might be trying to bring out Dragoon. Anime deck users are so predictable with their accessories. I mean, Zaki, you're not wrong, right? You are not incorrect. But that did just, like, send me through a mental journey of going through each and every single one of the decks I own and being like, am I predictable? Am I predictable with my accessories? Oh no. Oh no. Okay, so we need to be careful with this one. I should have impermed the fucking the Timaeus because we wouldn't have to be in this position. We gotta be a little bit careful with this one. I think what we do is we activate the uni. They use Dragoon's ability to negate the uni, destroy the uni, make this 4,000 attack points, and then I can imperm it. Cool. Sick. And then I can't imperm it. Well, I don't really have to. Because now I can go into the Ryzeal stuff. Summon the Shari. That lets me summon the Performage. As well as the Shireo. I feel like I got this right once and I've never gotten it right ever again. We go into Duo Drive. We're going full Ryzeal with this one. No, we'll just do it like this. Because I want the Shireu on field for the detonator. Now, Detonator can't pop this because it can't be destroyed by creature effects. However, I can get this in my hand. And I can also get this in my hand. And then I can activate this, put Myriologic into the graveyard, negate that, so I can pop it with Detonator. I'll add Sword to my hand, probably. Yes. Oh, I can't target it. Shit, that's right. Ah, well. Put Sword in my hand. Now, this is an interesting conundrum. Am I actually going to be able to do this? Oh, wait, no, I can do this. Absolutely. Because I don't actually have to use all of the Ryzeal abilities. I can just... I will send Lancia to the graveyard. What I'm going to do, how I get around this, is I'm going to put Detonator on the field. Leave it at that. And then I'll use these last pair to get Duragus. Yeah, we'll put Myriad Logic under Detonator. And then we will get number 60 out. And then I will use Duragest to double the attack. We'll just beat over this thing. It's already used its negate, so we don't have to worry about it. The battle phase one, yes. Double that attack, thank you. Then we will beat over. That's 2k. That takes them down to 3,500. That takes them down to 2,300. We imperm in the middle. We do that. And then, yeah, I think that's pretty much as good as it's going to get. That royal duo is sexy. Thank you. Thank you very much. I worked very hard to get it. Yeah, man, I don't know. One of my favorite things with like building a deck is when it's all done, like picking out the accessories for it, which I really like. Like I picked the Japanese field for this deck because Gunkan Suship, it's sushi and everything. Not playing around Mech Knights, shaking my head. I don't think this person's doing Mech Knights, if I'm being honest with you. I don't know that the dedicated Dark Magician player Yami Yugi is doing Mech Knights. Yeah, I'm gonna Raziel Cross. I will get rid of Sword, because I want Myriad Logic for when something's actually on the field. Sometimes saying things out loud is helpful for me. You always gotta play around them, that's the law. It's a bad law. It's a law I don't recognize as an anarchist. A card anarchist. That was such a realistic... I was about to be like, that was such a realistic gulping sound. I just gulped. What am I talking about? Of course it was realistic. It was real. Being on the internet, I don't mean what I'm doing now, like physically, like actually doing things on the internet. I mean like scrolling on the internet for too long has ruined my brain. I need to stop. I simply must be stopped. Okay, then I'm gonna... Oh, you know what? I could save Ash Blossom, but I could also not save Ash Blossom. Because what I can do instead is nothing. Why can't I do anything? I thought I was gonna... Why can't I... 2+ effect monsters? I have 3 effect monsters. I have 3 effect monsters, Promethean. Why can't I summon anything? Did something get activated that didn't let me summon things? What the fuck is going on? Oh. Because of the node effect. Good plan. Let's do nothing. Yeah. Oh, why am I stupid? You're locked into XCs, I'm guessing. Yep. Yep. Did you guys know that cards have words on them and they tell you what the cards do? I've just learned it this very moment. And I have to say, I don't know how I feel about it. No, we're not going to activate shit, homie. We're going to wait. Actually, yes, we will activate shit. You're probably going to try and get souls into your hand, and I don't want that. So, no souls for you. That's the most fun part about playing Dark Magician, is that it's very easy to brick. Because they're all like level 7. And the one way they have of summoning themselves is with like 1 card and fusion summoning. And if you don't have any of those, you're just bricked. Click on the exclamation point at the bottom right when you think you're locked into something. Connection failed. Uh-huh. No, yeah, I believe you. For sure, absolutely the connection failed. Now, we could end on a win. Or we could play another one. So I'm going to play another one. Is anyone in the room? Has anyone jumped into the room yet? Because I wouldn't mind ending this with a... a match with the chat, but I also do want to like play a game where I actually play well. Also, you say click on the exclamation point bottom right when you think you're locked into something. Oh, is that what this does? Oh, okay. That's interesting. I didn't know that. So we want to normal summon this, because then it adds more Izeals into my hand. Special summoning this has no purpose. We'll get X'd. From X'd, we will get... So, Sword is going to let me summon a light one. So I have Star for that. Do you... Clayson. Clayson, do you have something to stop me? Oh! Okay. Okay, so this is a Resonator deck. Funny how it's called Resonator and not Red Dragon Archfiend, huh? Yeah, we can put Node in my hand, because I don't have that one. Are you going to deal damage to me? It tells you if there's any lingering effects. Thank you. Alright, so we can summon Sword. Add a light to my hand. The light of my life. Yeah, let's add this one. And then I guess we just go for Duo Drive. Is it ever worth it to get like more than 2 material on Duo Drive? I feel like it's good. But I also very much never do. I just kind of always put as much material on Detonator as I can. I feel like that's usually better. What's everyone's take? Then we're gonna get Cross. And I'll put Plasma Hole. I think Plasma Hole's gonna be better, yeah. We'll do this. Play this. Send 1 card from your hand or field to the graveyard, then target 1 Ryzeal monster in your graveyard. Oh, I can do that. Cool, 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 cool. I'm gonna send Daily Special, because that actually has an effect that activates from the graveyard. So that's brilliant. Put ice on the field. Don't want ice on the field. That's slippery. And I'm going to do this. I'll leave ice on the field. I'm not going to put... not going to attach that to Detonator, because I want to get Star Liege out. So this is great. Do that. I can use Star. Put that back in the bin. Summon Star. Ooh! And I can set a spell or a trap. Oh, cool! Man, this is a good archetype. Alright, let's get Star Liege out. And you want to play this in defense mode, yeah. Cool. And we'll play that, and then I think that's the end. Maybe you can put 1 more under Duo Drive, so Cross is live in case your Detonator gets Kaiju'd. But I guess Plugin is just a better play around it. I see, okay. So it has its moments. There's situations where it might be handy to have more material under Duo. Yeah, I agree. It's probably better for them to be under Detonator. It's okay. With more mats, you gain more attack. Yeah, that's the thing. Is like I feel like because it's not only that your monsters gain more attack, it's that your opponent's monsters lose attack, right? Like that's the cool part. Is that your opponent's monster loses attack, And that makes it like that much more what's the word? Like that much harder for them to beat over your monsters. Because everyone's thinking like, oh, okay, even if they have say 3,200 attack monster. I have a 3,500 attack monster. But then they don't realize, oh, this is going to make me lose attack. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to save the negate for something else. Because I have Plasma Hole. So as soon as this lands on the field, I can just Plasma Hole, destroy these two. Yeah. And then it's gravy. Then it's all gravy. Yes, please. I will attach this. You know what? Fuck it. Let's attach to Duo Drive. Why not? Just to see, to test this thing I was asking about. Because it's only like 100 attack, right? But 100 attack is super easy to forget about, and sometimes you do get... I've been in plenty of situations where I realize, like, oh, I have just enough attack. I have just enough attack to attack over this thing. And you don't realize, like, that it's lowering your attack as well by the same amount. And you play it, and you go like, oh, no. I wasted a bunch of time and resources following a strategy that's not going to win. I have a feeling this is going to be also another connection failed situation, Clayson. Crazy how that works, huh? I'm a little bit psychic, guys. I'm a bit of a sidekick. And we ranked up on stream. It's been a while since we've done that. Been a minute since we've ranked up on stream, let me tell you. Okay, but yeah, I think that's gonna do it for us. Well, let me grab stuff from the dual pass. But I think that's gonna do it for us for tonight. We've gone a bit over, but I was just having so much fun with you guys. In the meantime, have a good... They're all old for it. In the meantime, have a good weekend. Keep an eye out for any new videos, which will hopefully be out on Sunday. Thank you so much for all the support on the streams recently, all of the support on the shorts. It's been crazy. I really appreciate it. And as always, stay safe, stay strong, stay calm, stay kind, stay friendly. Stay away from the Alt F4 key. See your duels to the end, like a true warrior. And as always, folks, stay magical. Thank you so much for the stream and the game. I had fun. Me too. Zaki, thank you for being here. Thank you for all of you for being here. Stay magical. So long.